Yo, yo, tis I. I am out here in the nature. Ooh wee, look at that sky. Anyways, tis I. Um, I'm actually in the same location. I'm gonna be reviewing. Oh, there's a train. I didn't know there was a train there. But I'm gonna be reviewing a lot of movies. I like, for me at least, it's like five or six, maybe seven. Let me see here. One, two, three, four, five, six, six movies in a book, or five movies in a book. But anyways. Tis I. I'm reviewing Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon with Mark Wahlberg and John Malkovich. They were the haymakers. They were fantastic in this movie. I'm a Mark Wahlberg stan. I'm a Mark Wahlberg loyalist. I like him, and he has like an RV. He sells RVs. He has like a company that sells RVs, and I'm like a hippy dippy kind of nature person, so that's cool. But anyways, I really do like Mark Wahlberg. I think he's awesome. I think he's a good actor, and I think he's not maybe the top echelon, the top tier, the top of A-listers, but he's certainly an A-lister, and he's certainly very smart and has a lot of personality and charm and humor, which I like because I have a lot of charm and humor. John Malkovich is just a consummate, like, just amazing professional, and then you had Gina Rodriguez, she was good. Kate Hudson, Kurt Russell, solid actors. The cinematographer was Enrique Chedica, Dica, Enrique Chedica, and I think his it was like this visual, realistic grittiness, but it was not too much. I thought was really good, so I really like his gritty realism style for this movie. I think it really worked and really made the movie interesting and a good page turner for every scene. The directors and screenwriters are good, but I didn't write their names down, so I didn't really. I'm guessing, I'm assuming Whistler did not care that much about the screenwriting or directing. I thought it was good, but I thought the movie itself was Mark Wahlberg. It's like Pelham 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Man on Fire, and then there's just so many movies where Denzel's just like, this is my show, or Nick Cage is like, this is my show, or Scarlett Johansson is like, this is my show, So it's like this is a movie where Mark Wahlberg says, all right, bet, and he just takes over, and John Malkovich is like, I'll back your play, and then them two just killed it. Every scene, every moment, they just execute at such a high level. It was so enjoyable. I had such a blast watching this movie. Um, I don't know, it was just a really good time. A really good time. I had to do a review because Mark Wahlberg is just so good. He's so like he plays the character so well, but he's just so committed in his decision making. And I feel like maybe that's why it makes him a good director or sorry, actor. But it just makes him really good in this movie where he's so decisive, but he's also so like campy and just like easygoing, But he's also very like focused, and I think that just has so much pop, so much intrigue. Watching the movie because you want to know more about the character, but there's a not necessarily ruggedness, but there's a sturdiness where you like can reliably trust this character. He's an honest character. He's a character who's going to tell you the truth. He's a character who has clear good motivations, and you're just following him there throughout the entire story. You're following the story kind of unfold, and you know what John Malkovich is there to do. He's such a good actor. He's like, he knows how to bring that level of professionalism, that like gatekeeper of the goats type thing. When I talk about Steven Spielberg, where he's like, he's not the best of the best, but he's extremely super amazing, and he's the bar, And John Malkovich is one of the, when I talk about A-listers, where he's like, he's the bar, He has like a good player, a good actor, a good actress, a good anybody is really good at a lot of things. And John Malkovich always has so much range. He can bring the intensity, he can bring the silliness, he can bring everything, but he knows how to lock on and focus on the camera. He knows how to play his role. He knows how to act because he's an actor. Duh. And he just does such a good job, John Malkovich, and he just sets up and he sets all these alley oops for Mark Wahlberg's character, and Mark Wahlberg is there to deliver, and it's just so interesting. It's so fun. I really just really like the movie, and I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did, but the performances just really blew me away. And like, I'm a sports guy, I am a pro wrestling guy, I'm a movie screenwriting books guy, and I really love when somebody's just amazing at something, and it's because they tried really hard or they just honed their skills and they have just a mastery of something. And this is Mark Wahlberg showing out. This is John Malkovich probably at like 70, 60%, just kicking butt. And I just really, really liked it. I had to do a review. I know I'm not going to make the 10-minute mark on the YouTube thing, but that's all I got. Um, Deepwater Horizon, just so so good. And there were moments that were really just interesting, and the story itself is interesting about the real life oil tanker that blew up because of just corporate greed and stuff like that. Which I know like we know it so well, but I think we pass it all along too much. But like corporate greed is so important, and we need to speak out, and people need to do things and take action, and not just talk on social media, but actually do their part to email local Congress and local government people in the states or local communities or whatever that like that, and then just do more to do one personally like just local, be involved in the community, go out and like touch grass, talk to people, and make a change, and not just by just like texting or just being vocal online, even though that's a effective way. But go out, see people, make things happen, or like just donate your money and keep talking online if that's at your comfortable level. But just try and challenge yourself a little bit. Be safe, watch out for yourself, and speak out against corporate greed and take action against corporate greed. And let's kind of keep this world a good place and keep make it a better place. Um, but yeah, Deepwater Horizon was a good movie. I liked it. Mark Wahlberg, John Malkovich, you guys were great. Thank you.